This one.
Yo, what's good? How you doing?
Good, bro. It's your boy Son from the Hill here. We back with another episode of The Rundown. I got one of them ones hit me today, feel me? Boy, Matt. My boy Matt. Yo, Matt, tell me who you are in your own words, you feel me? I know that might be hard, but tell me who you are, what you do.
My name is Matt. I'm the owner of BOWERY Showroom. It's a concept store on the Lower East Side. We do content, we do TikToks, we do everything. We host pop-up stores, we host independent brands. As you can see, we have a pop-up right now, shout out to Reach. And yeah, we do pretty much all of it. It kind of just expanded from putting on designers and selling clothing to now managing talent. We're a hospitality group now, so we throw parties and we host other brands and artists even. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. But obviously, there's a lot more to that.
There's a lot more. You really gotta tune in to know. Shit, bro. Tell me what the significance of where we at is. You know what I'm saying? I know we're in Bowery Showroom, but for people that don't know.
So Bowery Street is where I grew up hustling. First started selling sneakers and going into stores and just kind of window shopping and imagining that maybe one day I would have a store on my own. And from that I made a lot of friendships. So I had like, you know, all my homies, even both of them too, since middle school. They
Shout out Taco,
shout out Taco, shout out Tabby. We basically used to go to Kith, you know, Stussy, Supreme, Bake, BBC, the whole Soho.
The old Soho.
Yeah, the old Soho.
A lot of y'all don't know about that.
Flight Club.
Flight Club, DQM. Used to go crazy back in those days.
And yeah, that's where we kind of just like, that was really where our stomping grounds were, and we made all of our hustles there. And then now I have the opportunity to have my own store and kind of change the culture for this new generation, and kind of take what we enjoyed from that past and bring it to 2023, but also changing the things that we didn't really like about that, where maybe sometimes it felt a little bit too exclusive. And now we kind of made this more like inclusive space where people can come and hang out, kind of discover these brands and even make a TikTok.
Right. A community space for me, the new generation. That's fire. Yo, bro, let's get into the fit, please, because in Bowery Showroom, if y'all haven't seen, there's 1,000 different designers, types of styles, you feel me? You could be on your Rick shit, you could be on your hood shit, you could be on your experimental shit, you could be on your vamp shit, whatever, but I feel like you don't usually throw everything on.
Yeah, so it's crazy because as my closet got bigger, because technically it is my closet,
Right.
I feel like I've been wearing less stuff. I kind of stick to the same things, but I always make sure to put on an independent designer, especially one from the showroom. So shout out to D, got the Who Knows snakeskins on.
Shout out to Dino,
Ibisu.
Cuddy, Bisu.
Oh, I forgot this too. Ryder BB belt. And then this vintage tee from Mexico City.
Yeah, let's get into accessories too.
Yeah, so I got the chrome ring, cemetery ring. Shout out to Christian. And I got the When Smoke Clears, Keisachi and Thermal. And then this one is an LV ring. Shout out to Dito, he gifted this to me. And then I got another chrome and then a ring I bought at a mall. And then some more chrome, more popular jewelry. Shout out to ASAP Eva. Yeah.
Eva, facts. Gangsta. I didn't ask you this last time. At least the visible tattoos, which one's like one of your favorites?
One of my favorites.
Or one that means something to you, I guess.
I would say, I'm trying to think. Damn, it's a hard question.
Yeah, I know, out of the visible.
You know what, here, this is an underrated one actually. This one I don't really talk about. This one is just the skyline. So the Freedom Tower it's crazy because we saw this get built. Because when the towers went down, we were in kindergarten, and then this was finished being built in 2014, I remember, because that's when I graduated high school. So
that whole time.
yeah, so this is shout out to New York.
Fire. Alright, bet. Last question, bro. It's a loaded question. It's about like your favorite designer, your favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, your spectrum is a little different because of all the people you come into contact with, your resources, your community, you know what I'm saying? We'll start with music. Who's your favorite musician, your favorite artist?
Favorite artist gotta be A Boogie, no hesitation. Because first, he's from New York. When he first came out too, I remember it was a time in my life where we were first kind of coming up and kind of like getting to where we wanted to be at. And he came out with the song My Shit, and I first started being with this girl that I'm with now, shout out to Zoe. But yeah, that kind of like sparked the whole kind of like, I would say, journey into like what I'm doing now. So like drop hoodie season, and then this heartbreak music. And then, yeah, exactly. And he's like our age too, so that's kind of where I saw the come up. Right. And then one thing too is that I remember I was living in the Lower East Side on Stanton and Clinton, and I was next to a middle school, and they would always bump A Boogie. And I was like, and this is when I'm in college too, so I'm at the age where I'm like not really in the mix anymore. So now the kids are playing A Boogie every single day, so it kind of just reminds me like, you gotta tap in with the youth, and that's kind of what we're doing here. So yeah, I forgot what you asked me, but yeah.
No, the favorite musician, you feel me? Musician. Also, I already know that's pain when it comes to relationship shit and all that too. Like, you really feel A Boogie when he going through it, you go through it, you know what I'm saying?
And in 2 weeks, I'm going on a vacation, so.
Feel me? Shout out to Ella. Now, also, on a fashion tip though, whether it be your favorite artist or just someone you really tapped in with right now, or someone that significance-wise like means something to you, what would that be?
Off the top of my head, I would say Ghetto Friends. Shout out to Noe, because when we first opened the store, we had done a collab pop-up, and that was the first one I think we really did together when we like created something. We had a bunch of vintage jeans, and then he distressed them and dyed them, and they came out to be like the coolest collection we've come out with as a collaboration. But then before that, I even realized he came to our street fair, and he kind of just supported me and was there and chilling, and I didn't really know what he did. And then when I finally put all the pieces together, I was like, wow, this is a real full circle moment. So last Fashion Week, we did another collab, and that one was also super successful. So I see him grinding. He's, does his own pop-up stores now. He has his own warehouse. He's making all his stuff. So shout out to him. He's a really hard worker, and I think he's gonna be he's definitely up next.
Oh yeah, yo man. I appreciate you.
Yo, appreciate you, bro.
Good looking, bro.
Gotcha. Me and my friends, we would go out and we would just shop around the neighborhood, and then just always wanted to have a space in a store to do this for the new generation, but also kind of change the things that we didn't like that when we were going there when we were younger, when it was too cool and exclusive. We kind of wanted to make a more inclusive space for people.